in Portland and one's in Spokane. Two bros in two towns, catching up when we can. News, life, and culture, reminiscing days past. Like, subscribe, and share the Real for Life podcast. Real for Life. Good evening and welcome to the Real for Life podcast with Jesse and Joe. How the heck you doing, Joe?
Good. Same old shit.
Got your Mariners hat on?
Dude, we're fucking murdering it.
They're crushing, right?
Yeah. First game tonight. They win this series. They go to the World Series.
Wow. I saw like a couple clips, but I'm like the worst sports fan ever these days. Like I watched a little bit of the Lions Chiefs game, and that's pretty much all I've watched of anything.
Yeah, I watched the first half of Seattle Seahawks today, and I was like, man. And then like said, screw it. Did some errands, and they were up like 20-6, and I was like, oh, apparently they do better when I don't watch.
That's how it always goes.
Right.
We've got a puppy in the house that apparently is barking a lot right now, and nothing's being done about it.
Yeah, it's the worst when you're on like a Zoom meeting at work. You're like, I am at work completely right now.
She knows what I'm doing right now, and just there's no respect.
No.
Just no.
Bitches be crazy.
There's, like, not even a thought. He's recording. No big deal.
Oh, you're talking about your wife, not the dog.
Yes. I'm gonna be in a rare form today, Joe. I have had 0 alcohol today, and I go out to my fridge. This was the only thing I could find.
Is that an NA claw?
I have no, it's a 8% claw. But that's all I got in the whole house. Terrible.
Oh.
So I'm gonna drink it, and hopefully it'll help. I did go out last night for drinks with like the dudes in the neighborhood, which is pretty cool. Like all the cop dudes. That was the first time I've done anything like that in a long time.
Yeah, luckily I'm on Pool League, so I kind of get a dude's night once a week.
Well, that's what I don't get about your life is because that's your entire life is hanging out at the bar and saying hi to people and being Mr. Social.
You would think that, but really,
It's got to get boring.
I cook all day.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm up front.
Did you bring a list, sir?
It's a very small list.
All good. We gave each other a little bit of homework this week. We wanted to talk about the biggest white trash actress.
Yeah, like the white trash hot actresses. So
right. So that'll be the subject.
Jamie Presley is the GOAT of that.
I mean, I feel like we did a lot of homework, but we really didn't need to. Jamie Presley wins that. And she looks just like Margot Robbie.
Yeah. But white trash.
But white trash.
Yeah. Like they could be sisters, but one was adopted by a rich family and the other one lived in a trailer.
100%. There's just something about like, I don't know what trait makes you look white trash. I think it's when, you know how people that have dentures and they take them out and then, so like when they close their mouth, it's just too close together and it's all like.
Yes.
Yeah. Some people just naturally have that. It's a white trash look.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is in females. Like, I don't know what characteristic it is that look. I know what it looks like, but I can't describe it.
I think a lot of it's attitude.
Molly Little, for instance. Definitely.
No idea who that is, Joe.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Dude, I wasn't going to talk about this, but there's a podcast that I listen to a lot, and the dude is dating this chick who has her own podcast, and it's all about like, you know, how to raise she's like, of course, single mom, 2 kids. Total smoke show. But she has this podcast about like, you know, women and dating, and it's kind of, I wouldn't say conservative, but kind of leans that way, you know?
Okay.
Then I find out she's on her podcast with Gerard Michaels and a couple people, and she started talking about her old job. Apparently, she used to be in adult films.
Interesting.
So that took a couple minutes to Google to find her actress name. But it really tripped me out because, like, You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, wouldn't it
Gerald
be weird
who?
if somebody that you like an actress that you had no idea she did adult films and then you found out and you get to see them naked?
Well, this is what's unfortunate about us growing up in the 90s, because right now, any actress, you just go, so and so, nude, and there's pictures.
Yep.
The
Even if
only
they're fake.
person that has nudes of Aaliyah is, and those are
Yeah,
locked up for sure.
those are locked. Those are in evidence. Um, no, but it's weird, like, because the dude on the podcast, I'm not going to name any names, but he's like a pretty secure bro. But I don't know if I'd ever be secure enough to date a chick that had like a backlog of adult films.
No, it'd be really tough.
Like, especially like in a like once you have kids, like Riley Reed right now is trying to get all of her stuff taken off the internet because she's like a wife now and she just had a kid.
Yeah, but she
It's
has like
like
more films
got a lot of
than
footage out there.
most people in the industry.
And I know, and I don't want to shame. I don't. I appreciate their artistic vision and work. But but on the other hand, I guess it's hypocritical of me. There's just no way I could date somebody like that. And I feel bad for them when they do grow up and decide, maybe I want to have a family.
Yeah, but now you're a multimillionaire, and you just kind of have to like figure it out.
Which is the other thing. How are they rich? I understand like Sophie X Rain makes a boatload of money on OnlyFans, and she's
Who's
not
like,
even like
oh, yeah,
she's not even having sex with anybody.
no,
But with a porn star, not only is their job a lot harder than an OnlyFans girl, like they're they're taking it from multiple angles, is what I'm saying. They're getting it.
well, and like
It's hard work, literally. And I don't understand how they make money. I don't know anybody that pays for porn. I know people that pay for like OnlyFans, which is weird to me also with as much free stuff as out there. But
yeah,
how does anybody on Pornhub make money?
I would assume just like any other professional, it's all in the advertisement.
I mean, I guess so.
I don't know
Some people
because
actually do pay for Pornhub too, which is weird to
there
me.
is those people.
Mhm. Uh, I think we sidetracked there. We didn't even get to your list.
I don't know if there is a list. I mean, maybe the more of the question is what is that segregation? Like, what is the
With white trash?
characteristic of that human? Yeah.
Okay. So with the white trash actress, I wrote a couple down. Um, actually, I was talking with a coworker about this, and they came up with it. Kate Siegel,
Oh yeah, right up there.
Married
Yeah,
with Children,
yeah,
Sons of
yeah.
Anarchy. She's got like the white trash look, but like the queen bee white trash look.
She's like Boston white trash.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, but definitely like as a white trash look,
Right.
right?
Agreed.
And Married with Children, obviously she was casted in that.
Yeah, that was the whole
It's
point of the
hard to
show.
see her not as that as Peggy Bundy.
Well, you're right. And Jamie Presley's been in a lot of roles where like she's not white trash, but with that said, she's like in My Name is Earl and
Mhm.
Joe Dirt, and those are like pretty signature roles of white trashiness.
All right, my next one. You're going to be mad you didn't think of this one. Juliette Lewis. So she was the wife that caught cheating. They got caught cheating in the very beginning of Old School. She's in Cape Fear, Natural Born Killers,
Oh
uh,
yeah.
Till Dawn. She did a
And
lot of stuff.
she looks like the daughter from Married with Children, but it's Christina Applegate, but kind of the same thing, Margot Robbie, Jamie
Yep.
Presley. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
So I think she did a lot of acting when she was like really young. But she's got a white trash look for sure.
Yes.
And then the last one I had here, um, Katie Kenny Silver. She's the chick from the show Reno 911.
Where are you
And
finding these people?
she also plays a girl named Anne in that series that I was telling you about, the 4 seasons. Did you watch that yet, by the way?
I have not.
Oh,
I
it's so good.
know. I thought we were going with good-looking women that were white trashy.
Oh, no, I thought we were just going with white trash actresses.
Oh,
If we're
my
going
bad.
for good-looking white trash actresses, there's literally only one. She's got the market cornered there. Can't compete with that. Yeah. The next one I had was I'm too old to learn new things. So when me and you were in high school, we were idiots and we took French as a foreign language, which is
Je
stupid and
je
pointless and
m'appelle Joe.
useless.
I still kill it.
Yeah. Je m'appelle Jesse. Comment t'appelles-tu? And stuff. Anyway, we should have taken Spanish. 'Cause
Yeah, that
would
was
have been
pretty. And this is how dumb I was in high school. Like, I was like, I'm right next to Canada. When the fuck am I ever gonna need to learn Spanish? Never,
Dude, I'm
never been to Canada, and we're not on the French side of Canada either. So, pretty dumb thought process at 16.
especially because like me and you were both pretty into Mexican ladies.
Yeah, the thing is actually truly in like junior high, there was a class that was like all languages. It was like 6 languages in like one semester. And it was like the introductory, it was like German, Japanese, French, Spanish, some others.
Click, click, Dirk.
Right. And French was the only one that like made sense to me. That's actually why I took French. I was like, oh, this one actually I'm getting compared to anything
I don't
else.
even know why I chose that. I should have chosen Spanish. I'm looking at my list. I got 6 subjects, right? Actually, 5. 3 of them have to do with Hispanic women. This is not good. So, but the reason I bring it up is because now that I'm old and I've got a little bit of free time here and there at work, right? Enough where I could study something for 5 minutes. So I
Okay.
downloaded Babbel. I'm like, I'm going to learn Spanish. I'm going to spend 15 minutes a day. This is going to be easy.
No, you're not.
Now, I've had it for a year. I've done 2 lessons, Joe.
Yeah. I bought a Spanish book just because we've been going to Cancun recently.
Yep.
And it was just like, it's probably 100 pages of just common phrases and slang.
Right.
And I was like, fuck yeah, that'll get me through. Haven't even opened it.
Well, that's the problem nowadays is you get such a big dopamine hit when you open the Instagrams that like, yeah, I could spend 15 minutes studying Spanish, or I could just do what the kids call brain rot and cruise Instagram for 15 minutes. And Instagram, for some stupid reason, keeps winning.
Yeah.
You know? I feel like a terrible person. Like, you know, you listen to all these podcasts with these assholes that are so motivated and talk about getting up at 4 a.m. to get their workout in, and there is no excuse. I think I'm just lazy.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean,
There's also
truly,
seem to be happier people are people that do less.
there's a balance for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like you don't want to be super lazy, but
No, I've told this to my kids. I was like, I'm the laziest person I know, but I get all my shit done so I could be lazy.
Yeah, that's the goal. Yep. You get your shit
With that
done.
said, unfortunate news, last Wednesday was the last class of Muay Thai.
Oh, for like the season or
No, like the instructor
ever?
moved to Florida.
Sorry, bro.
So I'm either gonna which I'm not gonna do, switch gyms. Because that's just like weird. Then you have to like
for a little bit.
meet new people.
Got to sweat with different bros.
Yes, that's strange. Or the class that's getting taken over is just straight boxing. And so Chauncey,
I would
who's like
love to do just boxing.
is kind of like a local legend. He went pro for a while back in the day. He's the one going to be teaching it. Purdy is awesome.
Learn this from fighting 2 seasons in the octagon.
So I'm going to try that for a minute and see how that is. Be nice not getting kicked in the fucking face.
I did talk with Parker about that today because he had another golf match today. And those are just so brutal. Like the group in front of us, because it's his first year doing it, so he's like with the kids that don't really know what they're doing that well.
Mhm.
And the group in front of us, I think it is a 9-hole little course, and they started right before us, and I think they ended 4 holes in front of us. It's just so slow, and I'm like on Parker, like, dude, it's your turn's next. Get by your ball. But there's no sense of urgency from him or the other kids, and I'm the only parent out there that's like pretending I actually discipline my child a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like an asshole because Parker was not paying attention. And so I was like, dude, you need to pay attention or we're leaving. I'm not going to waste all day if you're not going to take this serious. And the other parents are just looking at me like I'm this monster. And
But
I'm
it's
like,
real.
but it's real.
Right.
And I made sure I told him too. I was like, listen, dude, I don't care how bad of a score you get at all. What I care about is your effort. Right.
Right.
And paying attention. That's all I care about. And you're not doing it right now. And again, I don't know how these other parents do it. Like the kids just run roughshod over them.
The opposite lesson I learned in 3rd grade PE. I was trying to jump rope,
Mm-hmm.
and Mr. Ward
Oh, Mr. Ward. Don't fuck with Mr. Ward.
comes over,
Great mustache.
chews my ass for not being able to jump rope. And I told him I was trying. And he laughed at me, and he threw his pen on the ground and told me to try to pick it up. And so I picked it up, and he goes, "No, put it back down. You picked it up." And so then I picked it up again, and he goes, "No. You're picking it up. You either do it or you don't. There is no trying." I'm like, "Holy fuck, I'm 9."
He fucking yoded your ass. You got yoded by Mr. Ward.
I remember that, like, oh my God.
Dude, Mr. Ward loved me. Because I was, obviously a gifted athlete at a young age.
Yeah, totally.
Not really. I did win the horse tournament in 5th grade, like for the entire grade.
Okay.
Yeah. Came down to me and this dude named Josh. I wish I could remember his last name because he was just a stud. We had like a field trip day to the roller rink, and like there's a lot on the line, Joe. There's a lot expected when they pause the session, the private session for our school for races. And like a lot of pressure, Joe. Because obviously I'm the rink rat. I should win by a mile. And I barely beat that Josh dude. He's just naturally so good.
Can Katie beat you?
But I had like fancy dude. No. Katie's a good roller skater. She's not a good speed skater.
Okay. I don't know. I still can't cross over. I hate skating.
I mean, she looks better doing it, and that's really what matters. So for some reason, I actually only cared about being really fast.
I just hung out with you guys so I could like smoke weed. That's about it.
Yeah, I wonder what I'd be like if I would have done that back then.
I don't know.
It's pretty great now.
Well,
Anyway,
now it's scary.
I got one for you. You know how we talk a lot about losing respect for people based on first impressions or inalienable characteristics?
Oh, I thought you were going Will Smith. Continue.
No. Well, I definitely lost respect for him. People that drive sedans that park over the curb. Obviously, mostly women. But it is such a pet peeve of mine when you see somebody in a fucking Toyota Camry, and like those things aren't that long. Like you don't need to go all the way into the parking space, right?
No.
But they park and they put the nose of their car over the curb when most of the time it scrapes because curbs are pretty high and cars are pretty low.
Right.
It's just such a gamble.
Yeah, Kitty parks like that. Sometimes it scares the shit out of me. I'm like, you cleared that curb by about a millimeter. You're just gonna destroy
and
your.
At least she's got a Subaru. It's a little higher.
A little higher. Right.
But like chicks just be out here doing that. Like just pretending they don't have a front bumper.
Yeah, I park on the curb a lot. When I go downtown, I'm definitely on the curb because I have to parallel park and I'm in my truck. So I'm like, and there I am. Made it.
Yep.
But in a car, it's just easy.
Okay, so let me ask you this. next time you see a car that obviously shouldn't have parked over the curb that somehow miraculously did it and made it, I want you to look at the wheels. I guarantee those wheels got curb rash.
Oh yeah,
Every fucking
at least on the passenger side.
yeah. I don't understand some people. Some people aren't into cars, I guess.
It's kind of a
Um,
dying thing.
So I told you I had 3 Mexican stories. My second one is Mexican restaurant and the tale of stolen valor. Mhm. So as we all know, and my wife gets pissed because every time we go eat Mexican food, I, for some reason, forgot that I told her all about the hierarchy of who's in
Yeah.
charge, the size of the hoop earrings. Everybody
Mhm.
knows. Everybody knows. So we're there the other week, and I go to the bathroom and I pass the manager's office, and there's like a lady sitting in the manager's chair eating. I assume she's a manager because there's 2 other employees there talking to her, and her shirt's a little bit nicer,
Okay.
right? And she's got like some medium-sized hoop earrings. Okay. But then she comes out onto the floor and she's helping out. And there's like this newer waitress who's like young. She's got like baseball hat with the ponytail out the back, but like
Oh
a
yeah.
nice high pony. Like very talented. For all the hot chicks in movies and everything else, you can go to any random Mexican restaurant anywhere at any time, and there will be a chick there that's hotter than all of them.
This is
There's always hot chicks in Mexican
sometimes.
restaurants.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends on the Mexican restaurant.
I'm definitely getting canceled. Anyway, this fucking newer waitress had the audacity to have larger hoop earrings. And so I'm trying to tell my wife, and she, of course, just thinks I'm an asshole. But as we go throughout the meal, obviously, what else am I going to do? Am I going to talk to my family? No, I'm watching what's going on in the restaurant between these 2 chicks the whole time. And there was a little bit of tension there. I don't think she was happy about it. About the sizes of the girl's earrings.
Oh my god.
It's an unspoken rule, but it's still a rule, sir.
So we had a Mexican restaurant close down earlier this year. That was a larger one.
Mm.
And we always go to this other one that's smaller.
Mhm.
I don't know why. It's not they have better margaritas. It's just smaller.
I don't know. There's something more authentic about a smaller
So we
restaurant.
go in
Mexican
there.
restaurants are awesome anyway. It's all the same food, just in different combinations.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
We go in there last night. We did this event with my family, and we were driving home, and Katie said margarita. And then like 5 minutes later, I was like, so are you gonna turn left or what? So we went and got a margarita.
Nice.
An employee from the previous restaurant is now working at this restaurant.
Ooh.
And it was awkward. And
Well, that's how you're going to feel when you go to a new gym.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you the name and code.
Oh, boy.
O'Doul's.
No.
Yeah.
Did she end up being big?
Yeah.
She had that. She looks like one of those chicks when she was younger that was like, you could get in on the front end of something special here, but it ain't going to last. Right? I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, so that was awkward.
Huh?
And then like she came over and like talked to us for like 20 minutes.
Well, that's really cool because I remember her being very conceited.
Yeah, like I've ran in her probably in 20 plus times since high school,
Mhm.
and maybe spoken 3 words. And she literally
That's
came
cool.
over
She came over and talked to you.
felt like 20 fucking minutes and talked about kids and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now?
That's pretty cool.
It was different.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I feel like
Shiloh Hills, Shiloh Hills.
Mexican restaurants are like part of gangs, though. You can't like switch sides.
No. You're 100% correct.
I don't even think she's Spanish of any descent. She's just dark.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely didn't get Spanish vibes.
I know her husband is Mexican, but I don't think she is. I could be wrong.
Ooh. Is that like, do you think that gets mentioned in the interview? Like,
I mean, I'm sure her last name right now.
I mean, I know I'm white. but
the original white last name she had. I'm sure her last name's, got a hyphen in it somewhere.
yeah, definitely ends with a Z.
Now you're getting canceled.
I know it's terrible. I mean, I might as well keep rolling with my last Hispanic thing. So I'm at work this week, and it's a Hispanic Heritage Month, right?
I
And
was unaware.
Well, hospitals, they always put out all the different. It's always something, right?
Okay.
Except for Veterans Day, they do nothing.
I've never had Veterans Day off
The
ever.
one day.
Isn't that bullshit?
Yeah, neither have I. Supposedly, it's law that if you're a veteran and you request it off, they have to give it to you. But I've never done it because it's like some of those veterans, they'll go around and just try to get as much free shit as they can on that
Oh,
day.
dude, I have multiple friends that do
Like-
it every year. They just bar hop. They
Yeah,
start
I'm
at
not doing
breakfast and they eat and drink for free all day. And I'm like, that's a little absurd.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like maybe it's because I was a pogue and didn't really do much, but the whole like I served, you have to respect me thing. I've never understood that.
What the fuck is a pogue?
Persons other than grunts. Basically, if you're not infantry and out there gunfighting, you're a pogue. It's a rear echelon motherfucker.
Never heard it.
Yeah. Now you know what a pogue is.
I mean, technically, I got shot at.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it was by my own boat. It's still scary.
I don't know, man. As much as we talk about hating the ocean and everything in it wanting to kill you, the thought of being on a boat that size for that long, I don't think I'd handle it very well.
I was lucky enough that it was big enough where like you found new shit every day to get into,
Okay.
but small enough where like 75% of the crew knew each other. So you wouldn't get in a
That's
lot of trouble. They'd be like, Condon, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, sorry. Because you're always trying to find compartments to like set up shop in and play Nintendo or whatever the fuck was 25 years ago.
Mm-hmm. That was Pete.
Played a lot
Hegseth
of
came out.
what was the fucking game? It still exists, but back in the day, it's the football game. What's the big one?
Madden.
Yeah, but Madden back then was literally like a circle with two shoulder pads, and you went around. It was
Oh, yeah.
terrible, but we played it
Yep.
all day, every day.
Well, we had it when we were on Fort Lewis. We were, we stayed there for 6 months waiting for a mission in these things called World War II barracks. And they were just wooden buildings, no insulation, one outlet for the entire barracks with like 40 dudes in it, and like 2 old showers. That's why they called World War II barracks. These were not up to living standards. And we were there so long that we had like basically crafted an elaborate system of rooms and hallways using tarps.
Oh yeah.
So, you do what you have to do, right?
Right.
And but there was one room where people had like 30 different laptop computers all linked to each other on one internet thing. And they all played this fucking game. I can't remember which one it was, but like, we were just sitting there waiting for a mission. So we had nothing to do all day. And they would just sit in there and play that fucking game all day.
Yeah, there was a lot of downtime underway because you basically work 12 on, 12 off for the most. So you
A lot
work
of ingenuity.
night ops or day ops. So like you're 12 on, 12 off the whole time. So like fuck sleep. I'm playing video games and fucking off. And I worked night ops, so it was pretty cool, which was a smaller crew. So during the day, obviously 90% of the boat was awake, but you were fucking off the whole time.
So you had to help land planes?
Yeah.
In the dark?
Yeah, you wearing NVGs and shit.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, so like all the
flashlights.
Yeah, all the infrared lights, and then the whole fucking flight that lights up with fucking infrared light, so it's like daytime.
So you don't feel like you're in the middle of the ocean in pitch dark.
Now, when you take off your NVGs, it's fucking frightening because it's pitch black. But when you're working, you see everything. And when the helicopter lands, they turn on the lights, so then everybody else can run around and see. But like during landing, again, I was not during a war. I'm sure during war, they don't ever turn on the lights, so it's basically practicing nonstop.
Yeah. The third one, so like I said, we had Hispanic Heritage Month at work, and so they had like a thing in the cafeteria, like burritos and all this stuff.
Isn't that
And
racist?
I looked at my coworker who's like pretty liberal, and I was like, "Yeah, I didn't see him do this on Black History Month. I wonder why." Like, but it's true. Like during Asian Heritage Month, you can serve all the Asian food you want. Hispanic Heritage, obviously, we're doing burritos. Not going to do Black History Month.
I'm just gonna throw out a point. Good luck finding a fucking burrito in Mexico. Like that's not real.
Oh, really?
No, it's tacos, bro. You get like a carne asada plate with like tortillas. You're not getting a fucking burrito. Like that's a
Yeah.
white person thing.
I'm sure it is.
And for all
But-
you Mexican listeners out there, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the burrito was invented in California.
I'm just wondering, is there a separation there? Meaning, if you were to pick out the foods that you felt best represented Black History Month,
I'm not going down this road.
I'm just, why is
I'm
it
saying
racist?
I'm saying there's a separation on feelings, and this is
I'm
why
just-
like
well, that's my
most-
question. Why is it racist if you pick out those foods, and that's racist and wrong, but for Hispanic heritage, Asian heritage, St. Patrick's Day, none of that is?
because Mexicans and Irish have a fucking sense of humor,
Okay, we'll go with that.
and there's not that.
And Asians
animosity
just
there.
don't care.
I just showed Katie this video actually last night when we were having margaritas. I'm sure you've seen it. It is fucking hilarious. I don't know the anchor's name. I don't know if he's like a real anchor. He's like has a talk show.
Mm-hmm.
And he's showing a clip of a news segment where they're like 28-year-old Raul Gonzalez was arrested yesterday, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, why the fuck do they do that? Like, just say Raul
They
Gonzalez.
always do that.
And he goes, you don't have to have an accent if you don't have an accent. Just say Raul Gonzalez. He goes, I'm Irish. If Charlie McLaughlin got arrested, I'm not going to say it like that. It's like,
They always do it though,
It's so
especially white
stupid.
chicks. It's like when they say they're going to Hawaii, and it's Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah. You sent me
Yeah,
that
we're
video.
going We're going to Mexico. Yeah, I don't know why they do that either. I would think it's almost an insult because you're going to fuck it up. Like,
Yeah, it's almost like white people saying the N-word. Like, you can't say it because you're not part of that group. Don't have the accent if you don't have the fucking accent.
yeah,
I mean, that's
And
a little extreme, but it's
mean,
true.
I don't like that word, but I do agree. Like, it's just because of the context of that word and where it came from. Like, that's just something that I would never say.
I would say 90%, but it's smaller now. I'd say
Unless
70%
I'm
of my
driving and nobody's around, and it's like a Dr. Dre song.
anyways, I would say
But always
70%
with a
of,
soft
can I
A.
say my point? 70% of my friends are Mexican or Hispanic. And they say way. And way is kind of like bro. So like
Okay.
it's slang word. I think it's like a male, it's like a bull,
Ooh.
but it's like saying like bro, like white people be like, hey bro, blah blah blah. They say way all the time. I have never said
Mhm.
that word, even when I was semi-fluent in Spanish, ever, because I'm not that person.
I thought it was homie.
I have said homie in my life at a point in my life, yes. But no, it's way. Now you start listening to movies and you're going to pick up on it. You're like, oh, I know what that means now.
Yeah, I'll listen up for it. It won't be from Babbel because I'm not doing it. Although I did start I told myself I need to quit being on my phone so much. So I got a book. And I'm going to read a book. And I tried to read it and my eyes just hurt. I've officially hit the age where I can't I'm sitting there I can't I had to get reading glasses.
Yeah, I'm supposed to wear glasses. I don't ever wear them because when I do, people go, "What the fuck are you wearing glasses?" I'm like, "Okay, I'll just be blind. It's cool."
I just get hit on too much. I look really
To
good
be,
in glasses.
to be short, heavy set, and bald with glasses, I'm like, I'll just wear a backwards hat.
Ah, we got to wear it with a baseball hat. Yeah. Anyway, so I got just like the 1.75 magnification, so much better. And then I made the mistake of being like, "Fuck, I bet this makes cruising on your phone easier too." It totally does.
Did you look at the back of your hand and
Yeah,
you can like
it's weird.
see it, and you're like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, that's a lot of wrinkles. Mm. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, I heard the funniest quote today. The homie thing made me think about the 90s
You
because
definitely jerk off with your glasses on because it looks bigger. That's all I had.
fuck, not yet. But no, I don't think I would do that because it's they only work for like a certain distance range, and it's like from here to here.
And your dick's too far away.
Yeah, it'd be blurred. Hmm.
These are solid puns, bro.
I mean, if you're looking at your own dick while you're jerking off, that counts as being gay, right?
If you're gonna say that, then just jerking off gay in general.
I mean, kind of. But anyway, it was this random quote I heard on a podcast that somebody said, and it was like, "You know why you don't know any time travelers? Because they all went to the 90s and just stayed there." It's a great quote because we're always saying that, like the 90s was the best decade.
Our generation does. I'm sure my dad's generation said the 70s. Actually, he hated the 70s. Would say the 60s was the best.
I can see the 60s being awesome. I couldn't do the 50s. The music was fucking terrible.
Oh,
Cars were cool, but
this
the
is a good
music was
segue
terrible.
to your other
Okay.
subject. Do you remember the movie Blast from the Past? So it's
No.
Brandon Fraser. It's in the 50s, and then they think we're being bombed, and so they put him
Okay.
in the bomb shelter, and then he wakes up like 50 years later somehow.
Ooh.
So he still thinks it's the 50s,
Uh-huh.
but he's like 20, 30. I don't know. I don't know how they did it. Maybe he got frozen. I don't fucking know. Anyway, so he still thinks it's the 50s, so it's a pretty funny movie. The entire point is he's playing this song to this girl, and he's like, this is where it really kicks off. And it's just like this mellow 50s horrible song. And then nothing happens, and he's like, yeah.
She's like, let me show you this band. It's called Megadeth. Yeah, the fact that the Beatles were considered too risque for TV is mind-blowing.
Oh god, it's so bad. My uncle, we always get in arguments because I've given up, but basically the Beatles was the best band of all time. I'm like, no, they were the biggest boy
fucking
band
suck.
of all time. They were fucking 98 Degrees and NSYNC of the 60s.
Yep.
I like
I don't think
three
their
of their
music's that
songs.
good. There's a couple, but
There's a couple, just like NSYNC and 98 Degrees. I'll listen to a couple of their songs, but I'm not like putting posters up. I
yeah,
said
I don't
it.
understand people that are super into the Beatles. I don't get that at all.
No.
But
So my
meh.
argument was the Doors, which is a whole nother subject. But like best bands of all time, fucking Doors.
Doors are in there. I've never really been a big Stones fan, but I can see the argument there for
I
that.
can see the argument on that one too. I've never been a big
Like
fan.
Stones, Aerosmith.
I don't like his voice.
Honestly, like they
I
catch
go
a lot
Stones.
of they catch a lot of flack for mostly their drummer, but Metallica. Like Metallica is so fucking epic.
Did you watch the fucking documentary on Netflix?
No.
Don't ever watch it. What's the lead
Well, I
singer's
hate it.
name? James something.
James Hetfield.
He's a bitch. He's such a whiny little
Is he?
bitch. Oh god, he just throws
yeah.
temper tantrums. Lars Olsen basically holds the band together. The bassist is just like quiet in the back, like I don't want any part of this drama.
Like every
But-
bass player.
Yeah, who's the biker builder guy that could beat the shit out of me?
Biker Jesse James.
Jesse James. Kind of like him.
Yeah.
Just a whiny little bitch. Like if he
Yeah.
doesn't get his way, he just throws a fit. Like I'm the best of all time. And then they write
Dude,
songs in like 2 fucking minutes. They sit down and just like write a song, and it's like, okay, now the song just doesn't have any meaning because it was all bullshit.
Well, they've got a formula at this point, but in the beginning, like Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets, some of their songs were like 13 minutes long and they had tons of tempo changes. And like back then, they were ridiculously
Yeah,
talented.
early '90s Metallica was fucking awesome. Just
Yeah.
whatever you do, don't go parasailing in Mexico.
They don't have the regulations.
But no, don't watch the
Don't
documentary. It
lose
just
the
ruined the
smooth.
band. Like it's just
I won't. There's a couple of those documentaries. That was like back when I read. That was my favorite thing to read was like rock documentaries. So like AC/DC's book is super badass, and that's another one of the greatest bands of all time.
I read the Heroin Diaries by Nikki Sixx.
Ooh,
It's fucking great because he literally just published his diary. So like,
Hmm.
and it's timestamped. So he's like August fucking 12th, whatever, and like writes a little paragraph, and like it's a story, but it's just segments of his life, and then like he lies to himself so much about drug use, it's insane. Like, and all of a sudden it'll be like 3 months he doesn't have any logs, and he's like, "Yeah, sorry, I'm back now. Went on a bender." Like,
jeez.
it's insane, and the stories he has is just fucking insane.
I read the band's book, and it was pretty fucking good. I think Salt or something like that. I can't remember. They made a movie about it on Netflix.
Yeah, the movie is pretty good. I mean, it's the I hate to be that person, but the book's a lot better because there's so much more
It
shit in
always
the book
is.
that you can't put down into film because it'd be a year-long movie.
Well, the Nikki Sixx thing is fucking hilarious because he was like not really a very good bass player. He just wanted to live that rock and roll lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then like some dude in another band had the name Nikki Sixx. And
Right, and he stole the name.
Yeah, he's
But
like,
he-
you're a
he-
fucking nerd. You don't deserve that cool of a name. And he just stole his fucking name.
Right, but he did start the band because he was in a band beforehand with the same people.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then they
Mhm.
found Vince Neil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they found Vince Neil at some like party, and they're like, "We
Mhm.
should." They dropped their singer and fucking pick. I guess that's in the movie too, huh?
Probably. I didn't watch the movie,
Oh.
but I know Mick Mars was the big talent, the
Yes.
guitar player. And he was like, all of their songs have 2 guitars. And he's like, I'm not fucking sharing guitar with anybody. So he records both tracks in the album. Fucking
He was
hilarious.
also like 20 years older than all of them.
He was, and he's got this crazy disease where all of his joints fuse together. So like we went and saw him live a few years ago, and he just had a huge trench coat on and a top hat, so that they could basically hide the fact that he cannot move. Like the only joints he has left is his hands. Everything's frozen.
I mean, I guess that's good.
It is. It's super painful. He has a lot of pills,
Well,
but
he's done a lot of pills.
yeah. Well, that was one of the things they talked about in the book, like because it started early on. But
Anyways, the
I
point
know.
was that the segment of going into underrated movies was your topic.
Yeah. I didn't do anything.
Are you fucking
The only
serious?
thing. Well, yeah, I didn't look into that one. Did you?
I Googled it just to see what would come up and to what I would agree with.
I don't know if I trust that.
The Game. You remember the movie The Game with
I haven't seen it.
Michael Douglas and
I
Sean
haven't seen it.
Penn?
I'm ashamed that I haven't. I love Michael Douglas.
It's a really basically Michael Douglas is like a billionaire in the 80s,
Mhm.
which was the time it came out. Actually, it came out in 97. But anyways, and The Game, I can't explain it because it ruins the movie. Just watch The Game. It's really fucking good. Because if I told you anything about it, it's the ending that kills it because you're like, holy shit.
Ah,
Right.
yeah.
It's one of those movies you can only watch once because I've watched it multiple times, but there's no reason to. Apocalypto.
It's on my list. So I started a list on my phone of like classic movies that I've never watched that I want to watch. I want to watch
you watched
Apocalypto
Fucking Braveheart
because
yet?
it's like a sequel to fuck. There's another movie I did
It's
watch.
not a
Braveheart, yes.
sequel to anything.
Platoon.
What?
Platoon
No,
is a
that's a-
sequel to Apocalypse Now.
So Apocalypse
Apocalypse.
Now. Apocalypto is about the
Oh, that's the Mel
aspect.
Gibson one.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if I can watch a movie where they don't speak any English for 2.5 hours.
Katie hates movies with any accent that she can't follow or anything she
Okay.
has to read. And she watched the entire movie and was like, "That's a great fucking movie." I was like, "Because it's that good."
Everybody says that. You know what? I'm
There's
gonna put it
there's
on my
not a
list.
lot of dialogue though.
So far the only movie on my list I've watched is uh what was it? Into the Galaxy, Beyond Galaxy, the Tim Allen one?
I've never
Galaxy
seen it.
Quest?
Yeah, it looks fucking.
Yeah.
That's actually on this. This is on the list. I've never seen it.
Galaxy Quest?
One that I
Yeah, so I
appreciate
watched
that's on the
that.
list that you're gonna love is Gross Point Blank.
Oh, I fucking love that movie.
Fucking great movie.
Yeah, Minnie Driver's character in that is the perfect girl.
Yes. And what's so
Yep.
funny is when I watched that movie when I was a kid, I just never thought she was attractive. And then I grew up and I'm like, she's fucking adorable.
She's adorable in that movie. She's definitely got a unique look.
Yes.
I mean, her
Better Off
face is
Dead.
huge.
I think Better Off Dead's actually overrated. Another John Cusack.
Yeah.
I've watched it
High
multiple
Fidelity
times.
is underrated. That movie's great.
It's mediocre.
It's hard for me to watch now.
Well, yeah.
Just because he's such a hipster.
Yeah.
He's another one of those guys. I love John Cusack movies. But dude, whenever I see him on Twitter, it ruins it.
I think that's 99% of actors.
I know, and I know you got to be able to separate the art from the artist, but it's tough sometimes. Like Stephen King, arguably one of the best authors of all time.
No, I hate
But he's such a whiny bitch on Twitter.
I can't read Stephen King because I don't need to read a chapter about how a fucking door looks. Like, get to the point.
Yeah, but some of the stuff was good. Misery.
Well, yeah,
really
no,
good.
the movies are really good.
Movies.
I'm saying,
yeah, the movies.
reading him is a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, good point. Good point. I've got a couple on mine. Flight of the Navigator. It came out like a little bit after E.T., and it was another weird like space alien thing. E.T., because I haven't seen that.
You've never seen E.T.? It's on Netflix right now.
Well, the last time I watched it, I was probably like 8. Platoon, Gremlins, and now Apocalypto.
Oh God, that movie looks terrible. You know what movie that is terrible? That my wife and my sister-in-law said was amazing, and one night they came over and made me watch it, and it was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
It wasn't Anybody But You with Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney.
No, it's worse than that. It's called Batteries Not Included.
Okay, I hate the title.
And my wife's gonna punch me in the throat because she loves this movie. Basically, it's in New York and they're tearing down the neighborhood, and there's this one last apartment building. And the chick in Fried Green Tomatoes, who's famous, the old lady, is in it.
Kathy Bates.
No. And these aliens
the really old lady. The really old lady. Okay.
Yes. The one that she's flashing back telling the story.
Yeah.
And these aliens show up that like fix things.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I can tell you. It's fucking terrible. Don't watch it.
We gotta send a respect and an RIP out for Diane Keaton.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I know she was awesome, and she was old.
Yeah.
She wasn't that old, I don't think.
Jessica Tandy.
Jessica Tandy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Viewers out there, Jessica Tandy.
Was she in
Low Show
Driving
back
Miss
in the day?
Daisy?
Look at that. Yes, she was.
Yeah. Look at Tandy.
Born in
Tandy being some eye candy.
1909.
That's what they used to call her, Eye Candy Tandy. No, nobody called her that. She grew up when dudes were like, "Look at the games on that dame."
Yeah, whatever the fuck that means.
Apparently,
Oh,
games means legs. By the way,
I did know that actually.
oh,
She was in The Birds.
recently found that out.
I have never watched an Alfred Hitchcock movie.
I don't think I would enjoy it.
I don't think so. And like, you know, all the movie buffs are like, no, you got to go back to the classics. But like, I don't think I
Now,
could watch Psycho. It just seems painful.
yeah, there's some stuff people say you have to watch. So if we're talking overrated, anything Scorsese does.
Oh,
I'm not trying to sit around for 3 fucking hours.
blasphemy.
I'm sorry. I'm not a
I
big Scorsese guy.
How are we friends?
I don't know. Diane Keaton was kind of hot in the day, though.
Yes, she was.
Mhm.
Okay, first of all, he did The Wolf of Wall Street.
The newest one?
Yes.
Everything I just said, I take back.
Yeah, he did Shutter Island, also amazing.
Yeah.
Aviator's pretty good, but not that great. The Departed,
Mm.
Casino, Cape
Casino
Fear,
was good.
Cape Fear,
Scary.
Goodfellas, The fucking Color of Money. Jesus, man,
All right.
I can't.
I'll give you
Taxi.
Goodfellas, and I will definitely give you Wolf of Wall Street.
And Taxi Driver. I know that's one of those cult classics, but it is actually a pretty good movie.
Yeah. Meh. They were cones.
On the
I don't
reverse
have
side,
anything else.
so I took my wife on a date last weekend,
Nice.
and this started like a month ago. And I was like, babe, how would you feel about going to an orchestra?
I
And
would
she's
love
like,
it.
that's totally weird. Why? And I go, because it's like the best of Hans Zimmer. And she's like, who's Hans Zimmer? And I'm like,
Ooh.
it's every movie ever fucking written.
Literally
And-
all of them.
Right. And so she's like, I'm down. So we went. It was pretty fucking awesome. It was an hour long, so it was like the best time. Because more than an hour, I'd be like, okay, I'm done. But it was
Mhm.
pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Dude's a genius.
Yeah, so it's like the candlelight thing where they like turn off all the lights and just candles, obviously fake candles. It was like 4 people just jamming. It was fucking awesome.
Oh, it was only 4?
Yeah.
Oh, I would want a symphony.
The whole fucking thing. But no, they
Yeah.
did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Different date night.
That's my favorite part about the Cirque du Soleil shows is it's not just the acrobats. They have a live band playing all that music.
Right. So
It's-
those
it's
are
like-
insane.
Showmanship to the 9th degree.
I'd be curious on how much it costs to put on the show.
I don't know. I don't know how much they pay the performers, but the fact that they can do that night by night and not die is incredible.
Which brings me back. I feel like I touched on this topic a couple weeks ago. The movie Knocked Up is the saddest movie ever written.
Yeah.
And Paul
Rudd.
Rudd,
Mm-hmm.
wife in that movie,
Yeah.
is a terrible person.
Yeah.
She's
They
just
all,
the
dude,
worst.
that's just California. That's California lifestyle right
Yeah.
there.
But the funniest part of that is when they do mushrooms and they see Cirque du Soleil. That's why this ties them together.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no,
No,
that
I went
movie
on a
is
rant
just-
the other day because you know how you have people that you love and then they just change and you're like pissed off because you feel like it's part of you.
Ron Swanson.
Bill Burr.
Oh, yeah,
Bill
the
Burr.
old dads.
Yeah, Bill Burr used to be awesome, but lately he's just a whiny, woke, virtue signaling douchebag.
Yeah, what
Like,
he was on Kill Anthony. and,
He's
called
going to like
somebody out.
do, yeah, and he's doing the whole like comedy festival in Riyadh and saying how like they're freer to say what they want there. Like, he's just an idiot. And the Dad's movie, because he wrote and directed that whole thing is his brainchild.
Right.
Is why I hate him. The whole movie is just a lesson in how to be a cuck. Like,
Yeah, it's like I'm not woke, but I'm understanding the point.
Well, that was him. He was a it's about a guy trying to raise a family in LA, and like of course he has to put him in a private school, and then the private school's like super woke and he disagrees with it, and as soon as he says something, they all
Which,
call him a monster.
yeah, the principal's a terrible person.
And then his fucking wife doesn't stand by her husband. She's just like, "Oh, if you're going to be abrasive to other people, I'm just going to leave you and take the children." Right?
Right.
So,
He's like, sorry, I'm making
what do you
all the money, and I'm actually a really nice guy, and just trying to raise
Yeah.
a son.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to raise like a man, and I don't agree with all this stuff. Now, what he should have done was talk to his wife and said, "Hey, this isn't working for me here. I just sold my company. We got a lot of money. Let's move to another state where this isn't an issue."
Yeah. And
But
then
no,
start
his
voting the
answer
wrong way, and then change that state, like
Yeah.
Austin, Texas.
Yeah. Well, he would have. But his answer was just to be like, "No, we're going to stay here and I'm just going to bend. So I'll grovel and get my kid into this school and basically give in to all this garbage and suck up to these people. And then whenever my wife sees me interacting with other people, I'm just going to bend to their will." That's his whole thing. In the end, he literally just gives up. He just let them win. It is the worst fucking movie ever. It's got some funny lines in it though.
Yes, it is. It's not a horrible movie, just the premise behind the whole fucking thing.
Well, I like listening to Bill Burr talk, and he's great at roasting people.
Yes.
Like, or not really roasting, but like taking him down a peg because he's
Oh,
got the whole like Boston thing going on. But he's just an idiot.
I was gonna give a shout out to an underrated actor. We had that topic a couple weeks ago as well.
Yeah.
Old Dads,
Okay.
Bokeem Woodbine.
I said lanolin, none of this aloe vera bullshit. Yep.
He's never the star, but he fucking
No,
murders it in
solid supporting
every
actor,
role. Even
He
like
does.
Spencer Confidential, like everything he's in, he just kills. He's never the
Dude,
main.
if you look at his IMDb, that dude crushes. He was in the second Die Hard.
And I was gonna bring up the big hit for underrated movies. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He just quoted it. Big hit. Marky Mark, like we always love.
He's
Great
the best
movie.
character in that movie.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You ready, baby? You ready?
You ready? I've been fucking since I was 10. I never masturbated because I never needed to.
Oh,
You need to give up on those girls in straight jacket. He's awesome. I think he was also in The Rock, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure he was a soldier in that one too. Like one of the
yeah,
bad
he
guys,
was. Yeah,
obviously.
he did. He died really quick.
Yeah, but he was in there. I
Old
respect
Dad,
that.
and the big hit, obviously. Oh, Dead Presidents, great fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
Sniper 2, terrible. Sniper, the original movie, was fucking great.
I haven't seen Sniper. I've seen Shooter.
Sniper is from 2002. Jesus Christ! Oh, that's Sniper 2. So Sniper 1 has, I can't ever remember his name. He played the Phantom. He's in Zoolander as like a Billy Zane.
Oh, Billy Zane. He was in The Mummy.
Yes. So Billy Zane is in the original Sniper. It's actually a good movie.
You should listen to your boy Billy Zane. He's actually pretty cool. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good movie too. Life. He was in Life with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy, where they go to prison in the 20s. Have you seen that
Dude,
movie?
I think Eddie Murphy's
You haven't
broke.
seen it. I don't believe that.
He's probably not broke, but man, dude, he is just Coming to America 2 was great. Have you seen that yet?
I don't want to.
Dude, no, it's great. It's really good. Solid movie. Especially if you've watched the first one. Like I've seen the first one probably 100 times. I fucking love that movie.
Same. That's why I don't want to watch the second.
And no, I was thinking the same thing, but dude, it's good. Like they nailed it. And everybody comes back.
That's not a thing.
which isn't hard because he played half the characters in that movie.
Happy Gilmore
But-
2 is terrible.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore 2 is okay.
It's just cameos.
But the Coming to America one was pretty good. No, the reason I say it, I just watched a movie with him where his other opposite was Pete Davidson, and Pete Davidson was actually the only one that saved the movie. Like, it was
Well,
terrible.
he is
they were like,
actually funny.
yeah. But he paid they were like security guards for like Brink security,
Okay.
and like these people were doing a heist or whatever, and they got hijacked.
Tower Heist?
I don't think it's called Tower Heist.
Who's in the movie?
I think it's just called The Heist. Eddie Murphy and Pete
Ben
Davidson.
and Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller is not in it.
Then that's Tower.
It's a newer movie. It's like a straight to Netflix kind of movie. But I don't know. It's pretty good. Pete Davidson, you know how we were just talking? Well, I was talking about
Dude,
this.
no,
this
we're thinking the
Riyadh
same.
Comedy
It's Tower
Festival.
Heist, 2011. Murphy's
No.
in it. What? It's just the
I'm
Heist.
sure they are. It's not the same movie. Pete Davidson wasn't even a thing in 2011.
The Heist movie,
Anyway.
2001. Oh, different Heist movie. Continue. Sorry.
Have you heard anything about this Riyadh Comedy Festival?
No.
It's like a big controversy because basically, like, it's over in Saudi Arabia, and they're one of the biggest sponsors of terrorism ever. Supposedly, they're our ally. 17 of the 19 hijackers were from Saudi Arabia,
Mhm.
right? But now they're paying all these comedians like a boatload of money to go over there and do comedy. Obviously, Bill Burr is one of them. Bunch of huge comedians. Shane Gillis was one of the only people that was like, yeah, dude, I don't care how much they're paying. I'm not doing that. Like, you got to stand your ground at some point, right? Which I'm conflicted about because I do feel like, it's always better to build a bridge, and comedy is great at doing that. But there's stipulations in there, like they can't make fun of anything in the Muslim religion, and they can't talk about anything to do with like the Saudi Arabian government, right? So you got some rules.
Couple.
But as I said, 17 of the 19 hijackers were from Saudi Arabia, and Pete Davidson's going.
Yeah, I think that's like the epitome of a sellout.
Well, and they asked him about it, and he was like, listen, dude, I fully realize it's fucked up, but a good paycheck's a good paycheck. And
That's literally
I'm
the
gonna
epitome of a
take
sellout.
that money. I know, but he owned it. He was just like, yeah, I'm totally selling out. It's a shit ton of money. Fuck you.
The only standpoint I disagree on with that is live golf. Live golf is fucking awesome, but it's also the same people sponsoring it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, a good product's a good product, and if they wanted to come into the modern world, like, I get it. That's a good thing, right? But I don't know.
We're just two dipshits without sponsors, so what do we know?
Yeah, give the show, or maybe not based on this episode. This episode sucks.
I feel like it's pretty
I
solid.
like it because I just like talking to you. But give us a review on the Spotify or the YouTube. Hit the like button. What else do the YouTubers say? Like, subscribe, follow something. Yeah.
You can
And you can eat
reviews. We haven't had a review.
What's that?
We haven't had a review.
I think we've had like some like stars or thumbs up. I don't think anybody's actually said anything. Probably for the better. But what I would love, so on the last show, we almost need to have like a corrections corner because both of us talk out of our ass, especially me.
Oh, Katie wants to fucking sit in the side
And just
have
fact check us live.
yes.
I hope her fucking thumbs are in shape. Like, gonna be busy. But no, so last episode I was talking about how, like, I was talking about like the son and the father who couldn't get along politically. And like I was making the point that like the dad lived through an era where like Republicans sent people to war, blah 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 blah. I was wrong. I looked it up. Like the the president for World War I, World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War, all of them were Democrats. And then obviously, the Desert Storm in Iraq and Afghanistan, it was the Bushes, it was Republicans. But again, it just further makes me confused as to why that generation, the people of that age group that don't like Trump, really don't like Trump.
And well, that's what it is right now.
But we need a corrections corner. So, like, if we say something stupid on the episode, or you just want a suggestion, email us at realforlifepodcast@gmail.com. That's real, the number 4, life, podcast@gmail.com.
Everything we say is stupid. That's the fucking point, though.
Yeah, I don't want this show to get to a point where we're actually doing real research
No,
and
It's
fact
off the
checking.
cuff, two dipshits talking. That's the whole fucking point.
Yeah, what I like is I'd like some show sponsors, which typically starts happening at around episode 50. I think this is episode 37, so we're getting close. Because they want consistency. So apparently the 50 episodes thing is a thing.
Huh.
Right?
We're right there. It's almost been a year.
Yeah, we're almost there. But we only do every other week. And then I would love to get to the point where we got paid like almost an offensive amount of money for doing the show. But much like Wayne's World, I will not bow down to any sponsor. I don't ever want to get to a point where we actually have to do prep work for the show.
No. I will say, though,
or any kind of real effort whatsoever.
5 people listening, what sucks is when we get into a topic, and when we started the show, our whole point was not to be censored. And we learned really quick on episode 1, like when you realize your kids and your family and everybody's listening, you want to say some shit, and you're like, oh, I shouldn't say that. So most of the time after the episode's over, we'll recap and really hit shit. And that's what could be aired.
Yeah. You know how in South Park in the beginning when they have like the disclaimer, like all images and people in this show are imitated poorly, blah, 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 blah. Like we need that, but something that just says, I love my wife. She's the best person in the world. Don't take anything said in this podcast.
Well, you're lucky because your wife doesn't listen.
Well, now she's in the next room. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go out there and she's be like, I'm not going to do any accents or anything, but she'll have some choice words.
You're not going to do like a Bert Kreischer impersonating his wife?
No, I feel bad when I impersonate her. It makes her sound. I don't want to say.
I don't think I've ever actually impersonated my wife.
Just say the F word a lot.
Yeah,
and like do that thing with your neck.
Learn that from watching me.
Do that thing with your neck.
The neck thing.
You'll be good. Love you, Katie. Don't strangle me.
Don't kill me in my sleep, more like.
Yeah. I did find out my work schedule is going back to Monday through Wednesday in like a month.
Nice.
So I'll finally get 4-day weekends again and hopefully come hang out for a weekend.
That'd be awesome.
It's been busy, man. Puppies are a lot of fucking work. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to get another dog after this one. Like, I forgot how much fucking time it takes and like having to worry about how long you're away from the house and all of that.
No, it's a responsibility.
I know. I don't want those. Turns out I am a cat person.
Yeah, we got a new kitten.
Mm-hmm. But now we got this dog. And it is what it is. And he's going to be a great dog. We just have to suffer through a year and a half of puppyhood.
Yeah. Darby's still kicking.
I know. Darby's Parker asked me that the other day. He was like, what do you think the two cutest dogs in the world are? And I was like, well, Betty and probably Darby. Who's Darby? Joe's dog. It's Darby.
It's funny because like literally 2 hours ago, Stella got up on the couch and Katie was like, Stella, you're the fattest pussy I've ever seen. I was like, you don't remember Betty?
Oh, dude, Betty's.
Jalen's like, dude, what the hell are you guys talking about?
Dude, honestly, like even when I was walking Betty, my old dog, and she'd be walking in front of me, I'd like turn my head like, oh god, oh,
Just so much going on.
It was just like
This is
I had a dog
unusual.
that was sponsored by Arby's. Like it's gross. Ugh.
Oh,
That's why I don't like male dogs when they have like all the fuck or whatever, when they got like the protruding 8 nipples down their belly. That's gross. Mm,
you mean a short-haired dog?
yes. Hmm. My dog's perfect looking. He's just an asshole because he's a puppy.
That's our kitten right now. He either is sleeping or beating the shit out of you,
Yeah. What'd you name it?
buddy.
Nice. And that makes 4 cats?
Yep.
Nice. You got property though. Your cats go
4
outside.
cats, 2 dogs, 20 chickens.
Nice. It's a lot.
Mhm.
When am I getting my motor?
Let's end the episode and we can continue talking.
All right, sounds
Now
good.
we're just dragging on.
Yeah. Till next time, this is Jesse and Joe with the Real for Life podcast. Get on all the things and give us a like. Man, it's recording. Till next time. Blah, blah, blah.